Hello guys, this is combat log number 3, and I'm going to be doing some Slayer. Now last night, I got a blue dragon task, and it was fairly late. It was like a little after 11, and I try to be in bed by 12 at the latest on school nights, just because I need my sleep, and that's still not that much sleep. But anyway, I said, alright, if I don't get, or if I get a shitty task, I'll be done and I'll get off for the night. And I got crawling hands, and I was just like, well, god damn it. So now I'm going to cannon them to speed up the process. Dark Force, you piece of shit, damn it. I have to kill frickin' 134 of these mothers. God, that's going to be so exciting. Alright, well, anyways, this is a combat log. I should talk about what's good. Holy shit, leather gloves. These guys are redonkulitis. Okay. So, combat log. I am now combat level 80. I will show you my stats in a minute. But right now I'm just going to talk about basically what I'm planning on doing. Basically, right now I'm working on getting my attack up. I'm not sure what I was talking about in my last combat log, as far as getting levels up and everything, but it might not have changed. I have been playing a lot. I probably could have made a video yesterday, but I just couldn't have been bothered, just because I was just trying to get the most out of my playing as possible. And right now this is just chilling time for me. I don't know how long I'll be on today. I don't know if my mom's gonna be in a bad mood when she comes home, all that stuff. So yes, I am almost to 70 attack, and I have my whip. It's in my bank, and I will be using that to get my defense up as soon as I level. And I'm probably just gonna get 60 defense. I'll buy, you know, like dragon plate legs. I'm definitely not gonna buy dragon chain or anything. That's worthless. But you know, actually, when I get 70 attack, first thing I'm gonna do is go get dragon defender. So maybe I'll get that tonight. That would be lovely. But for right now, just gonna work on attack, dragon defender. After that, I'll get 60 defense. Then I'll probably get 70 strength, then 70 defense, and then I'm just gonna start tanking out. Well, not tanking. Then I'm just gonna start getting my strength up, and hopefully Devin and I will start to do a lot more like bosses and stuff. Oh, and by the way, this is I did not purchase this cannon. Devin did, and we're sharing it. We have a whole plan of schemes to put together. We might share pieces of the Bando set. Like I might buy the tassets and he'll buy the chest plate, or other way around. I'm not sure. I think one of them's more expensive. I believe the tassets are more expensive, so we'll figure out a way around that. Neither of us really have the money to just both have the full set, so we'll basically share it. Now I have a plan. A friend of mine, who was it? It was, I'm not sure who it was. I think it was, let's see who's on my friends list. It was Frosty Elf. Frosty Elf, if you're watching my video, hello. He said he was going to go do the giant mole. And I remember doing that on my friend's account a while ago at his house. And he was just like, here, you should try doing this. It's a really easy boss. You don't have to worry about dying. Because I was still a noob at the time, and he was just trying to show me stuff, like more of the stuff in RuneScape. So I remember it being really stupid and confusing, and I didn't remember making like any money from it at all. And I went back with my friend who was level 100 something, and I mean, I was doing a little bit of damage, he was doing more, but we were making good money. And I mean, we were probably getting at least 40k a kill, and it might have taken a couple minutes to kill it because you got to run around and stuff. So basically, what I would plan out for that is if me and Devin were to do that, like a lot, just for money, I would say we have someone between the two of us have initiate, or if Devin does slug menace, I'm not sure if he was planning on doing that one yet. Someone will wear the prayer armor, and they'll tank. It's not really necessary. I'm not sure how often he would hit if I was wearing Bandos. I have no idea. I know that Bandos is not that great in sense of defense. In sense of defense. But I was thinking we have someone tank it, and then we have whoever's a higher level doing like having the Bandos and like a whip or like a god sword or something. And basically I feel like that would make us a good amount of money until we could both afford a full set of Bandos, and then we could look into doing things like God Wars Dungeon and all that fun stuff. So I mean, I already have a lot of stuff planned out for the future, and someone asked me the other day, do I plan on skilling anymore on this account? And yes, I definitely do. If you noticed, although it wasn't a very significant change at all, I did get 2 rune crafting levels during the bonus XP. It was the first thing I did. I went to ZMI, spent like an hour there, and my multiplier had dropped to, after an hour it went down to 2.4, I think, something like that. But I decided that I didn't want to waste it on a skill that I don't really need right now. When like I don't need rune crafting for anything, and I really wanted to get my attack up. So from there I went and just started doing attack. So yes, my attack level is going to be 70, then I'll get my defender, then I will get 60 defense, and then I will get 70 strength. And I haven't done a progress video in a while, and that's typically what racks in a lot of my views, but I'm not really a skiller anymore, and I know some mains do progress videos. I know it's not a regular thing, but let me know what you guys think about that. Like, I've never really seen a main do a progress video, and it is a lot different. There's definitely a lot of other things that you're going to be looking for that I don't have. But yeah, it's things are going good. My clan is getting bigger, actually. We haven't activated the Citadel yet, but there's people that are just starting school, and I understand that they're busy. I got through my first week of school with a shit ton of work, and now it's more relaxed because it's still like first week of school is gone, and now we're actually like getting to know stuff, and we're out of like the summer work and everything. So I understand why some people aren't playing as much. Hopefully I'll see some of them back on soon. I'll show you my clan as soon as I finish this kill. And again, if anyone wants to join, you are more than welcome. Pretty much everyone talks on Skype. Alright, well that's CB is my free-to-play account. That's I just had him to create the account. I'll probably end up kicking him later on. Bay, I don't know where Bay's been, but Bay, if you see this video, man, you need to get online so we can activate the Citadel. Zach, great new friend of mine. He's a real chill guy. Leadfoot hasn't been on in forever. I don't know why we haven't kicked him yet. Sandals or James, I talked to him a few times. Cool little British guy. Free My Mind, that's my friend Wesley. We just had him help me make the clan. That's someone that Devin invited, and I've only seen him once, and I think he was botting. So, ZD. Haven't seen him in a little while, but he was fairly active. You know what? I'm gonna demote you. I am demoting you, ZD. If you see this, I hope it makes you sad, because you haven't been playing. Why the hell did you just go to organizer? That is not where I wanted you. That would have been a severe upgrade. There you go. Yeah, you got arrows now, and of course we got Devin. We got Andrew. That's his main, and then we got Anthony. So. Pretty good amount of people going. Of course, we could always have more. The more the merrier. Unless it's, I don't want like butt rape everyone talking at the same time, being haters and flamers and everything at the same time. but yeah, you know, all that good stuff. Of course, I did Lost City. You saw the hardest quest I've ever done. Yeah, I've been getting much better reviews on my videos lately. Like, I haven't been getting any dislikes, and that's really good. I like that. Ooh, what is in there? Did he drop gold gloves? Ah, that's cool. That's neat. Alright. That is cool. I have no idea why I brought that much monkfish. I don't know. I feel like I should keep going with this video. You know what? I'll spoil you guys. I'll spoil you guys and make a very long video. Really long one. Okay? Because I know you guys like the long videos. And, yeah. Alright, so next thing I'm going to talk about, I guess, since this is a long video, I'm going to talk about dungeoneering, because I know that there's a lot of reasons to get a chaotic weapon, and when the time comes, I will definitely be doing so. I will definitely be going for a chaotic weapon. Do I have the motivation? Probably not. Will I get there eventually? Yes, I will. I remember getting the Gravite weapon on CB Ignorance, and that did take a little while, but I keep in mind that he was free to play, and I wonder if these gloves are even worth anything. No, purple gloves, you suck. But you know what, I like purple, but that's okay. You'll like the ground, not my hands. Okay, so, what was I saying? Oh, I get why these guys drop rings and gloves and stuff. It's because their hands. Oh, that's clever. Okay, so dungeoneering. When it comes time for me to get a chaotic, I imagine I always see myself getting a rapier, but like, I know that it's really, really good for pretty much any kind of PVM that you can think of, like Slayer tasks. And I've heard that it's not necessarily the best weapon to have for bosses and stuff. So, I mean, I was leaning towards CLS, because if it's good for a boss fight, like, why wouldn't it be really good for just doing PVM? So, I am leaning a little bit more towards the longsword. Just let me know what you guys think about that. I have no experience with chaotics at all. I've never used one. I've never, ever. Okay? That is one thing I'm looking forward to in dungeoneering. That's much further down the road, though. I'm not going to have time to do that for a while. I don't know why I just ran all the way over and ran back. I wanted that charm. Oh, by the way, my summoning. I didn't really talk about anything in this video as far as my stats. I did get my summoning up from the bonus XP, and I had planned on working on it right away. I wanted to have the 2.7 XP multiplier go into summoning, but for those of you that read like the Q&A like right before, summoning only had a 1.1 multiplier like all weekend. So I waited until my multiplier was down to 1.1, and then I went along and did summoning. So I used up all the charms that I've been gathering lately, and I managed to get to 38. And actually, no, I didn't even touch my gold charms. I have like 400 gold charms banked, but I went through all my blues and greens and crimsons, and hopefully I'll be able to get higher soon. I definitely want to get 68 is kind of my eventually goal, for the bunyip, of course, and you know, 52 would be nice for 444. What is it? Spirit Terror Bird. I believe it's 57 for the Spirit Grack for Natures. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff that I want to do with summoning. Oh, and for anyone that was with Just Be Quiet and like Hot Pancakes and all these other people, I'm sorry, I didn't know anyone else there, and I remembered being with Hot Pancakes, Devin, and James went, but me and Devin started like summoning like random pouches that we had, and like we kept naming them and stuff. And then Devin took out like a thorny slug and he called it like Rodrigo. And then I took out a beaver. I had a beaver pouch. And I was just like, yo, it's Hernandez. We're just like Rodrigo and Hernandez, the beaver and the bloated snail, or something like that. And then like later on, I was just like, all right, it's time for a new familiar. And I went in and I saw the bronze minotaurs that I made with my blue charms. And I was just like, yo, let's break out Big Bertha. And everyone just starts dying. So, I mean, we had fun with that. Summoning familiars are definitely a fun thing to have. And Big Bertha was quite the tank for a bronze. Big Bertha gets it done. She's a big lady. Yeah. What else? School is going well, I guess. I never did any of my AP statistics work, but I did get majority of my summer reading work done, which was good. I was satisfied with that. And for right now, my parents don't even know that I had statistics homework. So yeah, that's good. I'm keeping up with all my current homework. I'm not as lazy as I was last year. Working at the restaurant over the summer definitely helped me become more focused when it comes to working. And I came home today. First thing I did was sit down and did the homework that I have. I didn't have very much. When last year, if I had like 20 minutes of homework, I would have said, oh, I'll do it later. Come 9:30, I would have been like, I'm tired, I'll do it tomorrow in study hall. Get to study hall, I'd be sleeping because I stayed up playing RuneScape. And like procrastination doesn't work. And yeah, I'm upset that I did procrastinate with my statistics work, but I mean, it's a hefty packet. Like you could mistake it for a notebook. Like here, it's right here. I have it chilling over by my computer. It's let's see, is there page numbers? Yeah, it is 74 pages long, and I had about 100 problems to do. So yeah, that's a lot of work. That's like a week of working for me. Let's see, 17 and a half minutes into my video. What else? Ooh, blue charm. Blue charm. Yeah, that's like 100. That's like 400 XP if I use it correctly. Making some bronze minotaurs. Ooh, marching band. You guys probably don't care. I know some of you said you were in band and you said you played instruments and stuff. So marching band, I just had my jamboree, our first show of the season, our home show. And it was alright. It definitely could have been a lot better, but my band director was apparently really pissed off at our technique in marching. And for any of you that aren't familiar with marching band, you're probably just gonna not care about this at all. But those of you that do know stuff about marching band, you're gonna be like, oh, like what the hell? My band director was furious that our lower technique was not good. And instead of going and confronting our instructor and saying you need to work harder with them on this, he fired him. So he was talking to us about it in my band class today. It's not a marching band class, it's just a general band class. And we were talking to him about it, and he says, so I fired that instructor. I'm not using names, I don't need you guys knowing about my personal life completely. But he said that instructor will no longer be with us, and a whole bunch of people just said why, and he just says that our marching technique wasn't good and it needed improvement. And I thought it was downright stupid right from the start. So since no one else said anything, I said, well, why did you fire him? And he had just said that yes, he fired him because we had poor technique. And he just gives me this glare like I'm an idiot. Like, he just gives me this glare like, why the hell are you asking me this question? And he said, I just told you it's because your technique sucked. And it's just like, isn't that a reason to keep the instructor around? Like, the sense of some people is just like really stupid. When yes, okay, a lot of people are just going to be like, oh, well, that's stupid because your instructor is getting paid, and if he's not doing a good job, then he shouldn't get paid. When you also have to look at other things like the amount of new people there are in our band, especially in specific sections. Our whole brass section is not new people, and yeah, they're not doing that great. They're doing all right. I'll give them that. All right, like the people that have been there for years are doing all right, but their sophomores still aren't doing that great. And then with the woodwinds, my section, I play tenor sax. There's no new tenor saxes. There's like 2 new alto saxes, but their section leader he's a good guy. He's doing a good job. But in the flute section, we have a sophomore and like 6 freshmen, and like they're all clueless because their section leader's clueless. And then we have a clarinet section with a senior who's really good, a junior who's really good, and a couple sophomores, and then a ton of freshmen. Like, all the freshmen are concentrated right there in the high woodwinds, and that's one of the reasons why it looks so bad. It's because it's one giant group of the people looking bad together, and when it's one person here and there, it's not that bad. So you have to look at it like that. Like, if you have a line of people and one of them is messing up, that's like, oh, okay. But if you have a line of 10 people and 8 of them are doing a really shitty job, that's just like, wow, like your band doesn't know how to do anything. So all I'm saying about that whole little rant I just had is, I mean, my band director is just a little oblivious. Like, I don't like to call out like people with higher authority than me. I've done it before. People bashed on me for it, but the fact that he didn't even like communicate with the band director, he didn't give him a chance and say their technique has to get better, like you have to go teach them this now. Like, the fact that he didn't even give him a chance is pathetic, and that's like so weak. Yeah, sure, I don't know, I'm not an adult, I've never made a decision like that, I've never had to, and like, I mean, I look at things as a teenager and say, when I grow up, I'm going to do things like differently. Like, when I have a family, I want to make sure my son can do these things because I was never able to, and I really wanted him to. Like, I can see that my dad tries that with me, but he also pulls other shit like, oh, I couldn't do that when I was a kid, so why should you? And like, that's stupid. Alright, like, I'm sure when I get older, there's going to be things that I'll say, like, my kids shouldn't do that I did. And I'm sure there's things that I'm going to say my kids can't do because I never did them. But I don't know. I've been ranting a lot. I've been talking like way too much. I said I wanted to do a short video, but you know what? I spoiled you guys. I had a lot of free time. Holy shit! It's 4:30. Oh my god, my day is almost over. Kinda, not really, a little. But you know what? That's okay. Oh my god, these are shitty XP. I've been here for 23 minutes and I've gotten, what, 6.5k XP? That's balls. That is balls. Alright, well guys, if you watched until this point, I would be, oh, I finished my Slayer task, neato. Neato. If you're still watching, I would be extremely surprised. So if you're still watching, here's the little catch. If you're still watching, leave a comment that says Cheetos. C-E. Hold on, I got Cheetos right here. C-H. Did I say C-E? Am I retarded? C-H-E-E-T-O-S. Cheetos. You know? If anyone doesn't know what Cheetos are, look it up. I just spelled it for you. So yeah. Leave a comment that says Cheetos. But don't be, alright, don't just say Cheetos. Say, I like Cheetos. Or, the other day I was snacking on some Cheetos, and then I started playing RuneScape, because it's a really good game. Alright, so I'll have a progress video out soon. I'll have well, this is combat log number 3. I might have a guide out soon. I might have some adventures and duo comms, and I don't know. I want to try and get bigger now that I actually can pretty much do anything that you guys ask me for. I mean, except for like boss fights, of course. But I'm more available to all that stuff, and I want to show you guys my bank. It's my bank, and that's a progress video thing. But yeah, I'm still rambling, still being too loud. Whoa, loud, no. I'm too far away from my mic. It's kind of quiet, I just noticed. Anyway, still rambling. Blah, 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 blah,